think they're injecting in these animals?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. The antibiotics, the hormones, the RBGH. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. And he shall give her unto Eleazar, the priest, and he may bring her forth without the camp. And one shall slay her before his face. And Eleazar, the priest, shall take of her blood with his finger and sprinkle of her blood directly before the tabernacle of the congregation 7 times. Verse 5. And one shall burn the heifer in his sight, her skin and her flesh and her blood, with her dung shall he burn.
So we're just reading the carnal laws, ordinances. You know, we're just reading the carnal laws of what they did back then. That's why Yahushua had to step in the scene. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 6. And the priest shall take cedar wood and hyssop and scarlet and cast it into the midst of the burning of the heifer. Verse 7. Then the priest shall wash his clothes and he shall bathe his flesh in water.
So you see that washing? There is a washing. Brother Ariel, just read that.
And to this day, the Levites, when they practice witchcraft, it's like washing the river with different washing.
And also, even the doctors, when they go to the hospital, it's a certain way you got to wash your hands if you're a doctor. It's a certain way you got to wash your hands before you go into surgery and after surgery. You can just wash your hands. Yeah, you're Lord. No, it's a certain way they wash their hands, man.
You can see it in the movies.
That's right, brother. Hey, go ahead,
Verse 7. And the priest shall wash his clothes and he shall bathe his flesh in water, and afterward he shall come into the camp, and the priest shall be unclean until the evening. Verse 8. And he that burneth clothes shall wash his clothes in water, and bathe his flesh in water, and shall be unclean until the evening. Verse 9. And the man that is clean shall gather up the ashes of the heifer, and lay them upon.
Ashes of what? Ashes of the heifer.
And lay them up without the camp in a clean place. And it shall be kept before the congregation of the children of Israel for a water of separation. It is a purification for sin.
It's purification for our sins, man. You got to bathe in that water of ashes, right? We just read it. Purification for our sins. But we don't have to do that now. Now we're going to read more. Now read, bro.
Hebrews chapter 9, verse 14. How much more shall the blood of Mashiach, who through the eternal Spirit.
The eternal Spirit is the Holy Spirit. That's the Holy Spirit, man. The eternal Spirit is the Holy Spirit, man. That's why Yahushua said, man, I'm going to leave what? I'm going to leave a comforter. The comforter is the Holy Spirit.
Out of the same kind.
Good,
How much more shall the blood of Mashiach, who through the eternal Spirit offer himself without spot to the Most High God Yahweh, purge your conscience from dead works to serve the living power.
That's right. In other words, you're going to be purged, what? Internally.
Dead works.
That's right. Because the dead work is what? It's the law. Now let's read. Let's get precept. I think it's that Hebrews. Hebrews 6 verse 1. Because that's the dead work. Hebrews 6 verse 1. Carl, read that for me.
Hebrews 6:1. Therefore, leaving the principles of the doctrine of Christ, let us go on to perfection.
Let us go to perfection. Go ahead.
Not laying again the foundation of repentance from dead works.
That's right. Repentance from what? From dead works. Bathing in ashes and water and wash your hands a certain way. Those are the dead works.
And a faith toward God.
And having faith, what?
God.
That's the key word. Having faith towards the Most High. Give me Ephesians 5 verse 2. Ephesians 5 verse 2.
Ephesians 5 verse 2. And walk ye in love, as Mashiach also had loved us, and had given himself for us, an offering.
Yeah, he gave himself for us, an offering. Good, huh?
And sacrifice to power for the sweet smelling savor.
That's right. Which is who? Yahweh Yahushua. He was that sweet savor smelling. He was that sacrificial lamb. He was that sacrificial lamb. He was the mediator. Give me Luke 1, 74 through 77, Sakar.
Luke 1.
Yeah, Luke 1, 74 through 77.
Luke 1, 74 to 77. That he would grant to us that we be delivered out of the hands of our enemies, might serve him without fear and holiness and righteousness before him all the days of our life. And thou, child, shalt be called the prophet of the highest, for thou shalt go before the face of the Lord to prepare his ways, to give knowledge of salvation unto his people by the remission of their sins.
Yeah, by the remission of their sins. You know what I'm saying? So that was Luke 1, 74 through 77. He came to redeem his people, which is who? The Israelites, the elect. Not everybody. He didn't die on the cross for everybody, just the elect.
That's right.
That's that world in John 3:16, which cosmos. The ordinance of the heavens, the stars of heaven, which is the Israelites. All right, Ariel, you got the floor again, bro.
Go back to Hebrews chapter 9, verse 15. And for this cause, he is the mediator.
Go ahead.
Of the New Testament.
Right. Give me 1 Timothy 2 verse 5. Give me 1 Timothy 2 verse 5. Line per line, precept for precept, there a little and there a little. That's how we rock. 1 Timothy, you want to read that one? 1 Timothy 2 verse 5.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 5. For there is one power and one mediator between power and men. The man Yahushua, but Mashiach Yahushua.
That's right. And he the one that's going to plead for our sins. He. I don't think it was no other Negro like that.
I know what that mediator.
Well, I say he going to plead for our sins.
1 Timothy 2 verse 5.
Right.
For there is one power and one mediator between power and men.
And come on.
The man Mashiach Yahushua.
That's right. Yahweh Yahushua, Yahushua Mashiach.
Know what that mediator.
The Lord of Lords and Kings of Kings.
Most High say you have mercy upon me, you have mercy upon me.
Yeah.
Most High have mercy upon me.
Yeah, come on,
Aye.
yeah, read that again, bro.
Hebrews chapter 9.
Bara. No, you go.
Hebrews chapter 9 verse 15. And for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death.
Not like that. Give me 1 Peter 3:18 to come. 1 Peter 3:18. And we get big up to the elders, man. We get big up to the elders. Elder Tahar, the Barakah, Ariana. We love y'all brothers, man. 1 Peter 3 verse 18.
Mashiach cost that 7%.
They say what?
Mashiach cost that 1%.
Being put to death in what?
In the flesh.
Yeah, being put to death in what? In the flesh. Because the only way you can please the Most High is what? In the spirit. That's the only way you can please the Most High is in the spirit. Read that one more time.
For Christ also at once suffered for sin.
It says, for Christ also suffered once for sins. Go ahead.
The just for the unjust.
The just and the unjust. Go ahead.
That he might bring us to God.
That he might bring us to Yahweh. Go ahead.
Being put to death in the flesh.
Being put to death in what? In the flesh. Go ahead. It say by what? By quickened by the Spirit. In other words, putting that breath of life in you, man. Knowing your true identity. Knowing who Yahweh Shai died for. Getting an understanding of his prophecy. Knowing who Babylon is today. Knowing who's the beast. Knowing who's the mother of harlot. That's how we being quickened by the Spirit, man. Damn, man, I was like, damn, we Israelites? We the chosen people of Yahweh? We are what? Yasharala? Knowing that, man, that was beautiful, man. So we're being quickened by the Spirit. That's a beautiful precept. That's a KO scripture. All right, read that again, bro.
Hebrews chapter 9, verse 50. And for this cause, he is the mediator of the New Testament, that by means of death, for the redemption of the transgression that were under the first testament, they which are called might receive the promise of eternal inheritance.
That's right. Eternal what?
Inheritance.
Alright? Which is who? It's the new covenant.
New covenant.
The new covenant provides two things. The new covenant provides two things. Redemption, and what? Inheritance.
That's right.
It just said it in that verse.
That's right. Redemption and inheritance.
It just said it in that verse, man. That's what the Most High said. Blessed is he who readeth.
Hebrews 9, verse 16. For where a testament is.
This is going to be deep for y'all niggas. Just pay attention. I'm gonna break it down for you nice and slow. 16 through 19. We're gonna break it down nice and slow. Pay attention now. Because we know some of y'all don't have no understanding of it.
Hebrews chapter 9, verse 60. For where a testament is, there must also of necessity be the death of the testator.
Alright, you understand that, Yasharala? Read all the way to 19, then I'm going to break all of it.
Hebrews 9, verse 17. For a testament is a force after men are dead.
Read that verse again.
For a testament or agreement or a legal binding agreement is of force after men are dead. Otherwise, it is of no strength at all while the testator liveth.
Read verse 17 again,
Verse 17, Hebrews 9, verse 17. For a testament is of force after men are dead. Otherwise, it is of no strength at all while the testator liveth. Legal term, this is legal language.
Oh man. Read all to 19, then I'm going to break it down.
Verse 18, Hebrews 9, verse 18. Whereupon neither the first testament was dedicated without blood. Verse 19. For when Moses had spoken...
it was dedicated because they had to sacrifice what? Bullocks. Lambs or goat without blemish, right? Yeah. Go ahead,
Verse 19. For when Moses has spoken every precept to all the people according to the law, he took the blood of calves and of goats with water and scarlet wool and hyssop and sprinkled both the book and all all the people.
That's right. So how can we make the New Testament valid? I wrote some notes, right? It say testament is the same word translated covenant.
That's right.
Okay? Testament and covenant.
That's right.
It said it's the same word translated covenant, verse 15. It means a legal will. That's what it means. That for you to get the blessings of that person will, that person had to shed his blood, he had to die to get the reap the benefit of that what? That will. It say so Aria, I left you $10 billion. Now for that contract to be what's that?
To be enforced.
No, for that contract, right? The will is like a contract.
Yeah.
Now for him to get that money with that will, that person has to die to give it to Aria. I'm just giving an example. And that's why Yahweh Shai have to die for our blood. For that new covenant. For that new covenant. Because blood had to be what? Shed. To receive the redemption, that blessing, that inheritance. All right, I'm gonna finish reading. Like I said, it's gonna be nice and slow for y'all brothers. Testament is the same word translated covenant, verse 15. It means legal will. Before provision of the will takes effect, the one who made it must die. Right. Which is who? Yahweh Shai. The Mosaic covenant was rectified. It was rectified. Which means to make a treaty or agreement. By blood or death, it was not the death of the person making a covenant, but the death of an animal. That was on Mosaic law. It said, it was not the death. It was not the death of the person making a covenant. Yeah, because Moses had to die. He had to go to the cross. Aaron and Eleazar, they didn't have to go to the cross or shed their blood. It was not the death of the person making the covenant, but the death of an animal. Lamb offer as a sacrifice to what? To Yahweh. Now let's read that real quick. Exodus 24. Exodus 24, 1 through 8.
This is Exodus chapter 24, verse 1. And he said unto Moses, come up unto Yahweh, thou and Aaron, Naab and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel, and worship ye afar off. And Moses alone shall come near Yahweh, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moses came and told the people all the words of Yahweh, and all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice, and said, all the words which Yahweh had said, we will do. And Moses wrote all the words